Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next episode of 911 Season 2. For you guys, I'm hoping it's only been a few days since my last video, or about a week since my last 911 reaction, but to me this feels really weird, because I haven't recorded anything for YouTube in about 2 weeks or so. For those guys who are watching this over on Patreon, know that I recently started a new job as a supervisor at a busy bar / nightclub in town, in Manchester. And it's been great. I mean, I've not done a lot of shifts yet, but for what I have done, I've loved it. It's taken it out of me. It's been really busy. Between that, having a week off work with my boyfriend, which we don't get to see a lot of each other, it's just been a lot. So I've had no time to record. So this is the first time I've sat down in maybe 2 weeks to sit down and watch an episode of something. And I'm really excited to jump back into 911. Now, the problem is, I don't remember what happened last time. The last episode, I believe, was called Awful People. Oh, we had that woman who was the phone operator who was really not very nice, and she was hanging up on people, and she hung up on that guy who was either stabbed or shot in the restaurant, and J-Love and Athena were there to save the day, find out what was going on. I remember that storyline. I don't really remember much else. I should have gone back really and had a look, but nothing's jumping out at me that was like major plot developments with the characters. I guess there was some stuff with Chimney, wasn't there, where he met his old girlfriend. But anyway, let's jump into this episode and find out what it's about. I'm so excited to start, hopefully, get back into the flow of recording, get back into this storyline, because I'm loving the show. I'm getting a lot of new subscribers on YouTube who are commenting on the first season of 911 going like, oh my god, I'm so glad there's someone reacting to this, and they love this show. And I love it too. I am actually really enjoying it, and it's the downfalls of being a reactor on YouTube, especially with like me who does it in spare time, is that I would love to, at the end of the day, I've had a really long day at work, my feet are killing me, I'm tired, but I just want to lie on the couch and watch an episode of TV like 911, but I can't because I'm watching it for you guys. That's the downfall of YouTube, really, is that you can't watch stuff in your free time. I have to wait till I'm recording, but you know what, it's worth the wait, because this is a great show. This episode is called DOSED, I believe it was called. Yes, it looks like it's called DOSED, so that suggests maybe drugs stuff. Maybe an episode where people are dosed. Normally they take a word and they apply it to different situations. So, dosed up with drugs, illegal drugs, maybe too much of a drug that's been prescribed. Maybe a dose of happiness. I don't really know. Let's jump into the episode to find out what it's about. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the reaction. God, it's felt so long since I said this. And if you want to take a look at the Patreon link in the description box, there'll be the full-up reaction to this episode, as well as the next few episodes if you're watching this over on YouTube. Let's jump into Season 2, Episode 6 of 911 Season 2, DOSED.
Okay. You've officially reached Fort Knox level security.
Oh, that Chimney?
You think it's too much?
3 motion sensors in the living room.
Oh, it's her new place.
Maybe if you're trying to keep Tom Cruise from getting his hands on your knock list. Mission Impossible.
Fancy.
Sorry, haven't seen it.
Oh, very fancy.
Lift with your legs. And you can also check it on your phone if you're not at home.
Well, that's great, because now if I hear a noise in the middle of the night, I don't have to get out of bed to know it's the ice maker. Hey, thank you guys for helping me on your day off.
Oh, there's going to be something really scary happens with the security. I can feel it in my bones. Like she checks it when she's not home and the ex is in the house,
Also
or
kitchen, fridge.
Clever.
something.
He is so cute.
Yeah, he gets out a lot.
I love Chimney.
You should meet his kid, though.
Wait, Chimney has a kid?
No, I thought you meant
Oh, she's living Eddie.
Chimney?
What's wrong with that? Chimney's amazing. She's scared. It is horrible when you're in a new house, though. Every little noise makes you like, what's that noise? Until you get used to it. Oh. I hope it's just the wind chimes. Okay.
With your morning traffic update. And we are going down.
Why would you say that? There's a helicopter crash. Oh god. Everything's so dramatic on this show,
Guys,
and
we're
I
gonna
love
fan out,
it.
go behind those bleachers. Eddie, after we get the people out, you think you can kill that engine?
Think so? I'm sure about the dynamic rollover. The dynamic what? We changed the weight ratio?
We're pulling people out. Whole thing can tip over.
Yeah.
Rotors can snap off. And then flying
The
rocks
blades
are
would
gonna
scare me the
release our
most
problem.
because
All right, visors down. Let's go.
how often in film the TV does someone like fall into the blades and go just like get obliterated.
Here we go.
Oh.
Gotta keep the balance.
Okay, good. Where's the pilot? Did they take the pilot out? Did I miss something? That must be the pilot. Must have missed that.
How are you doing? Hey, do me a favor. Saying on the 405 speeds are under 5 miles an hour, making your morning commute a rough one. Seriously? I
Forever
know
the
that voice.
flirts.
It's, Taylor Kelly reporting, right? Sky Witness News 8.
He's so cute.
That's me.
And for the repose of the soul of Brooke Nash, we pray to the Lord.
Lord, hear our prayer. She would have turned 13 today.
Is it hard to reconcile that with the image you still have of her in your mind?
Brooke's very last school project was a show and tell with her dad. A hero. She was so proud of me.
Oh, I like it.
I believe she's proud of you now.
Captain Nash, I am Taylor Kelly. We met the other day when you were...
Miss Kelly. I just don't
Oh.
understand what you're doing here. Please don't film in here
And he's working
Why
out.
not?
because it's rude.
Oh, they didn't call you yet.
Ooh,
Got him. Chief's office on the line.
here's the call.
Thanks to all of you, which is why I'm here. You guys were so amazing. I want to do a story on this firehouse and all the heroes
I mean, yeah.
who work here.
Yeah, but you do traffic.
I'm not quite ready to go back in the sky, so I thought I'd try my hand at telling a story from the ground.
And use your newfound fame to put your face in front of the camera.
That too.
Smart girl.
Yeah.
I can't wait to interview all of you. I want to know why you chose this job, the crazy things you've seen, what it's like to face death.
I get really nervous with these things because we all know what the media's like and they can twist things and make it out to be something that it's not. And they're all really good people.
I got shot.
Oh.
To be honest, I just kind of fell into it.
What I miss most after leaving the Army is the camaraderie, working shoulder to shoulder with a great team. And there's none better than the one I found here.
I mean, what little kid doesn't want to be a firefighter? Especially a hot firefighter.
Yeah, Chimney, hell
Just
yeah.
for you.
I was 16 years old walking home from school and I hear this pop, pop, pop. And next thing, I feel this penetrating pain just throw me to the ground. The next thing you know, I was in the back of an ambulance and these 2 paramedics were working on me and just telling me to stay with them.
That's cute. Scary as hell.
And their skill kept me from dying, but the way they cared for me, that's what kept me alive.
God, Jesus!
Oh, Jesus.
That thing yours?
That's Claude. He's a grand prize.
Oh, guys, get him in. Give us some room.
This table and chairs out of here.
That means you guys too.
been
Give us some room.
eaten.
Back up.
Oh.
Whoa!
No, they're actually crickets. We allowed anything that Claude would eat. We thought it might be fun.
His pulse is weakening. He's in VFib. He's coding.
Starting compressions.
I mean, I don't know anything about this. Other than it doesn't sound like a good idea.
The blockage is too big.
Claude, I guess you're staying with me. Oh, I guess he likes you. He likes
People are
me.
weird. Why?
Come on.
Daddy didn't like the first one. Said it was too low cut.
Yeah, it was. I could almost see your belly button.
No, you could not. It's perfect, babe. Just like you.
He's so cute.
Right, Bobby?
Yeah,
Oh.
you look beautiful.
Then I guess we have a winner.
I can't even imagine what it's like living with the fact that you killed your own children. Like, obviously not intentionally. How would you ever deal with that pain? Like that. Oh, God.
Back and bicep.
Oh, God, what's he doing? Had a heart attack. He looks a bit like John Stamos.
Keep filming.
Face shaving.
Looks like like extreme hyponatremia.
Say what?
He's got a Charlie horse.
He is a Charlie horse.
What's your name?
Charlie.
Okay. Charlie, when's the last time you had any fluids?
Yesterday afternoon.
Flush yourself out for the competition today?
And for the weigh-ins to make the veins pop.
Well, you are definitely popping.
All right, stop pointing that camera at people who are in distress. The people we serve have to feel like they can trust us and can be honest with us, otherwise mistakes get made.
We're totally using that.
He inspires me every single day.
And I am trying to put a giant spotlight on him. On all
But
of
he doesn't
you
want to.
unsung heroes. Tell your story.
To him, we're not the story. We're just here to make sure no story ends before it should.
It's a really nice way to put it. And that's what I guess some like reporters don't always understand, is that I want to tell your story, I want to show how good you are, whatever. Some people just don't want. Hello?
This is 911. Is anyone there?
I'm sorry,
Some people don't want attention.
Ma'am, are you having an emergency? Do you need me to send some help?
Okay.
Tell me where you are. If you're afraid of someone hearing, if you're not alone, pretend you're talking to someone else. A friend, a telemarketer. Call hit a little close to home.
Been there.
She wouldn't. Couldn't speak, and I could hear her crying. I knew what was wrong, but she wouldn't let me help her. Maybe I should have told her that it was all going to be okay. I ran 2,600 miles away. And it doesn't even feel far enough.
I love Maddie.
I mean, my apartment is a fortress. I sleep with a baseball bat by my bed. And I still don't feel safe.
New arrival. And when they send in plastic, you know it's gonna be good. Aw.
Empty.
Serious, you guys? You couldn't even leave me any crumbs?
Oh, Jim, you missed out.
Is it chocolate?
Fudge with nuts.
I love fudge with nuts.
Every crumb is a universe unto itself. The more you zoom in, the more you'll see.
Is he high?
I think they're all high.
Oh, they've been dosed.
Specks of chocolate.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm trying
God.
to reach my plastic surgeon.
Okay, first things first. Your adrenaline's probably spiked, which is why you haven't passed out yet. So I'm gonna ask you to please just gently sit right here.
These beauty queens shrink. We suddenly giants. Hey, Athena. Like the tiniest ladies I've ever seen.
He's gonna figure it out straight away.
Teeny tiny.
Excuse me?
So tiny.
Henrietta! Dina! Oh, Dina, you smell like love.
God.
Jeffrey, need you over here. 727L30 requesting immediate RA backup at Beverly Wilton Hotel, Pacific Ballroom.
What the hell is my light up?
We got a problem here. You guys be tripping.
You guys be tripping.
Where you are?
We're everywhere, man.
Did you lose someone, Captain Nash? Brooke?
She's not lost. She's right here. She's taller than her mother now. In a few seconds, she's going to be taller than both of us.
She's still with you.
She's always with me.
This feels so
Nobody's
inappropriate to
picking
be
up the
recording
fire
this.
I don't like this.
Ooh, you made him
All
cry.
right, just breathe, okay? You're gonna be okay. All right? Somebody dosed you with an hallucinogen. We don't want you to hurt yourself or anyone else.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Dina, your head is beating like your heart. Is it?
He was high, and then he got higher.
Look at me again and tell me another joke.
We were talking and he mentioned something about Brooke and then he shot up like the room was on fire and he said he had to
And
go.
you're okay filming this?
Who do you think called the cops?
Oh,
Bobby!
looking great for you, Gold Star.
Bobby, it's me.
This is new. She's so bright and alive. Can you see her?
No. It's not real, you know that.
No, my daughter Brooke, she's floating in the sky behind your head. I know it sounds crazy, I just want to float away with her wherever she goes with so much color.
Maybe it can be enough. Enough for you to say goodbye. Enough for you to hear her say it's okay. Enough so that in the morning, when your head is right and your eyes are clear, you can remember that you caught a glimpse of what's around us every day.
I don't have a lot to say about that. It felt like a script, which I know sounds really weird. It's the first time of the show I've really felt like they were reading a script. But I did like it.
I don't feel like a hero, I feel like a failure.
But you didn't fall off the wagon.
Exactly.
You were pushed.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I don't feel like a failure because I got high. I feel like a failure because I want to get high again. Felt good.
I get that.
No, it made me feel free. I didn't feel as much of the pain. It felt like it was far away, like it belonged to somebody else. And I felt like if I could just keep floating, I wouldn't have to feel it anymore. Go to my meetings, I go to church, I try to stay on track. But when I'm sober, I feel this crushing weight on top of me. And there are times like now when I feel like I don't know how much longer I can keep carrying it.
I was hoping he was doing better.
Well, maybe you should stop trying to carry it alone.
And he is. Just that kind of pain, like I said before, it's never gonna fully go away.
They are the brave men and women of the Los Angeles Fire Department. And it was my own brush with death that inspired me to share their story. So you can all see what it
Okay, well, it seems like she's doing a good thing, which I'm happy about.
Didn't use any of your interview or mention the LSD.
Why would she leave that stuff out?
I think she likes me.
No.
This doesn't look safe.
I freed my mind. Then I freed them.
Sandy, how much acid did you take?
Not much. I microdose.
I think you macrodosed my entire fire station.
Oh. Guess I put too much. I just wanted to give you all a little clarity.
In my line of work, that's called a felony.
Yeah. Kick her, Athena.
Wow, well, thank you for that story. That is
Oh. Are they gonna like? Oh my god, are they gonna be like a couple? If they are, I might cry.
Just a minute, I'll be right there.
I might actually cry.
So I was just out and I saw this and I thought of you.
What? No.
It's just a housewarming gift.
DVD?
Oh, not a book.
DVD. Mission Impossible.
Oh, don't spoil it. Let her open it.
You do have a DVD player, right?
Yeah, and a popcorn maker.
Oh god.
Would you like to hang out and watch a movie?
Oh god. I might cry.
Yeah, I'd love to.
That warms my heart so much.
And I wanted to thank you for what you did for Bobby. Not using any of that stuff, he said.
Oh, that wasn't my call. I wanted to use all of it. I got overruled.
Wait, you were gonna use it?
Hell yeah. The only reason we didn't is because apparently your lawyers are scarier than
See,
ours.
she's a bitch.
Look, your job is saving lives. Mine is telling their stories, even the ones they might not want me to.
Bitch. Get rid of her. Get rid of
That's
her.
all you really care about.
You don't have to like it, but you don't get to make me feel bad about it.
You bitch. Go away.
Well, I don't like it.
And I don't care.
Just get a room already.
Book. Leave her. Walk away.
That is one happy-looking family.
Ah. Oh, honey, what happened to your bracelet?
It must have fell off.
I think this is it right over here.
Awesome.
All right. Okay, May. See if I can do this. There we go.
Thanks so
Perfect.
much, Bobby.
All right, we're back in business.
Okay.
All right, look
Oh,
up here.
dear.
Hey,
Oh,
wait a
dear.
minute, wait a minute. Nico, would you mind taking a picture of all of us, please? Bobby, get in there.
I should. You should just be the
Come on, just one. Come on.
Oh, it's sweet. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh. Who's Nico? Oh, it's so cute. Oh. Okay, that was my reaction to 911 Season 2, Episode 6, Dosed. And for a little while I was wondering if I was watching the right episode, because there was nothing about like drugs and dosages and stuff until I think it was the bodybuilder bit, where he was like that and he just couldn't move. And then obviously the main part really about the Dosed title revolved around the firefighters getting dosed with the LSD, but we'll get to that. That was a good episode. I don't think it was my favourite episode of the show so far. I had some really great moments, but I found that it wasn't as captivating in terms of like some of the calls they went on and some of the different things that were going on weren't as exciting as they could have been. But I did really enjoy it. I enjoy every episode of this show, even like the weaker ones are still great and fun and emotional. And as per tradition, I got teary-eyed a couple of times. So what storyline should we talk about first? Let's go with J-Love, Maddie and her new home. It's weird because it was really good to see her go out on her own. Obviously she was living with Book. It was a lot living with her brother or whatever. And so she's gone out on her own. But now she's on her own, she's more paranoid and more scared. And she's got all the security alarms, getting scared by all the noises, which is understandable in a new place. We've all been there. You move in, you don't know the noises of the street, the neighbours, the house settling, furniture. You've got like fridges that make noises, or appliances that make noises, or clocks that make noises. Whenever you move somewhere new, it takes a long time to get used to it all. Like I know, for example, when I put the heating on, that there's certain parts that will click in the wall because it's like pipes and stuff, like heating up or whatever. And I know certain stairs that will creak, and I know that if I go into this room above where I am now, the floor is very, very, very creaky, so I have it as a spare room. I don't really use it for much. But if I go in to do something, I know at some point later on that day, the floor kind of creaks back into position. It's a bit weird. So I'll be sat downstairs and it'll creak and it'll sound like someone's upstairs, and it's not. So it's all those kind of things you got to get used to in a new place. So I totally get where she was coming from being scared. Obviously she's got a nasty ex on the way, which whilst I don't want to meet him because we saw the little glimpse of what it was like and how scared she was on that call, and it's going to be awful and emotional, but I am excited to see, more interested than excited to see where that storyline goes, because I think it's going to be hard to watch and intense. And especially if she's like developing this thing with Chimney, it's going to be this big showdown with the ex-boyfriend, Chimney and Maddie. But speaking of, this Chimney Maddie thing, I am really 100% on board with. When she was like, oh, he's really cute. Well, obvious to me that she meant Chimney because she was just talking to Chimney, but Buck just assumed she meant Eddie. But I'm on board for it. Chimney's single, she's single. They're both attractive people. They're both nice people. And it's just, yeah. Sometimes, like, shows couple all the characters up and it's a bit forced. And I could see maybe people might think that initially, but there's something about it that I really like. I think because Chimney's quite vulnerable and Maddie's quite vulnerable, but he's trying to, like, obviously deal with all his emotions. She's trying to move on, and they can maybe help each other. Obviously, again, when the ex shows up, it's going to be a different storyline. But, yeah, at the moment, first episode into this new potential romance, I'm on board. The Bobby storyline was emotional, it was tough, so he was really struggling with, it would have been a daughter's birthday, and so by getting involved with Athena and having this teenage daughter, it's kind of showing him what he's missing out on with his own daughter, and it's really tough. There's no right way to deal with it, no easy way to deal with it, no way he should act, because he's doing the best he can, and Athena's doing the best she can to be there for him. He's just got to work through those feelings, and it was tough, and somehow the drug thing helped him get past it, which we'll talk about that in a moment, the drug situation. But the ending was so cute, so nice watching them as a family, and how even Athena's ex-husband, or are they divorced yet? Whatever, Athena's husband / ex-husband is like, come in, get a family picture, come on, Bobby. It's like, oh God. And he put the bracelet on her, it's like his own daughter. Oh, my heart can't take it. It's really cute. I like seeing Bobby happier. I was a little nervous when it started going down that sort of like, I'm struggling route, because obviously he's going to be struggling. But I don't want to go down towards where we were in Series 1. He's moved made a lot of steps to move past that. But it was done really well. And where it's going to go now, because obviously they took the drugs. And he's, in his eyes, back to square one. Even though he didn't mean to take them, they were dosed, they were forced to take them. Not forced, tricked into taking them. I'm not an addict, so I can't talk about how that feels. Obviously, he said it's like going back to square one. I want the drugs again now, more than I did before, because I've recently had that feeling of the emotions being lifted, the weight being lifted. I want that feeling back. It's got to be really, really hard. Really tough to go through. So, yeah, that was really sad to watch. But the drugstore night was interesting. It was funny watching them get high. So dangerous on the part of that woman just to dose people with LSD. It's because you never know what people's bodies are like, health problems, how it's going to react. Just because just people just react differently to things. But that's, say for the point, LSD into people, into brownies, getting to eat brownies, just because she was like, I want them to experience the bit of like freedom, la 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 la. And clearly she was like very into the drugs and stroking these animals, which could quite easily kill her. Yeah, she did a really dangerous thing, but it was funny to watch them, particularly Buck and Eddie, watching them high, and Hen at the little like toddlers and tiaras type thing. Oh, it was funny. I want to see more of it. I'd like to see more of it. But I knew as soon as Athena walked in, she's like, she's going to figure it out straight away. Chimney's just off in his own little world, not paying any attention to it. Just like, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? But as soon as Athena walked in, I was like, she's going to spot it. She's going to know what's going on. And then they put Eddie in handcuffs, and he was crying. That was really funny. Yeah, I don't think I have much more to say about this episode. I really like the Maddie storyline with Chimney. Potential romance there. The drugging storyline was dangerous, but played off pretty funnily. Luckily, it all ended up okay. Bobby taking the drugs, and seeing all the stuff in the sky was a little odd. Like, I've never taken LSD, so I don't know how it feels. It was nice that it helped him maybe get through some of his feelings a little bit, but it wasn't nice because he was seeing his daughter and he felt he missed that. He wanted some more time with her, wanted to go off with her, and that was really sad to watch. But yeah, overall, he worked things out hopefully a little better and is now like a little bit more of a family with Athena and the kids, and they seem to really love him and take him in, and so good, so cute as always. Yeah, good episode. Not my favourite overall, but I still really enjoyed it. I'm excited to be jumping back into 911 Series 2. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode, the reaction, and what your thoughts are on the storylines in this one. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. As always, my name is Scott. I hope you guys are well, taking care of yourselves and staying safe. I look forward to reading your comments down below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Take a look at the Patreon link down below, and I'll see you all very soon for the next episode of 911 Season 2. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a good evening.